Hey, this is Sandy Chalice. I have some stuff I'd like to talk about. I need to get off my brain about North Korea and the fire and brimstone kind of rhetoric that our President of the United States is threatening, okay? Basically, this man threatened to take action against Kim Jong Un for threatening us. Now, we have been threatened by everyone throughout the years. We have been threatened. Have we taken any action? No. But now we have someone who clearly does not understand the scientific ramifications of nuclear power, okay? Nuclear war, nuclear warheads. I can't see any of your comments yet because I am in, I'm down by the Genesee River, but I needed to talk about this today because we all know that nuclear war, any kind of nuclear war, is going to create, first of all, a catastrophic climate change, okay? Which will then rain down on us and everybody there in Korea, if there's anybody left, particles, almost like nuclear winter, particles and dirt. It will affect farming, it will affect wildlife, it will affect everything on the globe, okay, around the globe, because of what this person doesn't understand. These are not conventional weapons, not conventional weapons at all. These are weapons that will annihilate the world. Okay, so maybe I'm ranting, but when I hear that this person, and he tweets these things, okay, tweets these things, and he, not even his, what is it, General Kelly, Rex Tillerson, none of them knew he was going to say that. We've just gone through a period of doing sanctions, giving sanctions. And the vote was to give North Korea some sanctions so that this stuff wouldn't happen. And then this idiot goes and says inflammatory language. And it's very scary because of the environmental... what would happen environmentally? If we set off a bomb, if we set off a nuclear weapon in North Korea, millions of people dead. But not only the people. How would we deal in the world with the climate change that would occur that would make it dark? We would lose farms. We would lose food. We would lose ability to grow food, and it could last for 10 years or more. I'm no scientist, okay? I have been reading, but I think it's a very, very scary time, and I'm not sure what we do about this. How do we react when we know that this person is just speaking off the cuff? And then Rex Tillerson, our Secretary of State, who is Exxon, you know, he has to go and he has to mop up the mess that 45 makes. He has to mop up the mess and say what he thinks and what we think this guy meant. We have been threatened by everyone, guys. That doesn't mean we say, as a country, unilaterally, that if anyone threatens us, we will bomb them, we will annihilate them, we will send nuclear weapons their way. Maybe this is a rant. Maybe this is a rant. I guess it is, because I'm angry. I'm disgusted. I'm sickened. This guy does not know The leader of the free world does not know what would happen environmentally if we were to do this. And yes, we have been provoking, Liz. Liz says the U.S. military has been provoking North Korea for years. And they are setting up Hawaii, well, Guam. They said it was Guam. But this is not even the point. You know, I mean, of course it's the point. But more so the point is that we have a president of our United States that doesn't understand how nuclear weapons work. That doesn't understand that it's not just people. It's species extinction. It is nuclear winter. Half of the globe. I am disgusted today. I am frightened today because this guy's own cabinet has to come on continually to try to tell us what this guy meant from what he said. What happens? What happens? What happens? Boom, the finger. What happens when he puts the finger when Kelly isn't around him? What happens when he sits there and he threatens Kim Jong Un and says, oh no, Kim Jong Un, you can't even threaten the United States because we are going to unleash fury and, what did he say, fire like you have never seen before? I'm sorry, Donald Trump, and I don't even like to say the name, but you will unleash something that our climate has never seen before because it's a lot different. It's not like the testing. When they do testing, or they've done testing, scientists, nuclear scientists, it's a controlled atmosphere, a controlled area. This would not be controlled. And this would spread throughout the globe. And it would be catastrophic. So Hawaii is saying that they have to set up bunkers and warning systems just like the 50s and the 60s. This is not right. Now, I was not thinking that I was for impeachment. And environmental coffee house is typically not really a political channel. But this person is not stable. This is a not stable person. He does not understand what the nuclear cloud would bring. He does not understand the famine. He does not understand any of it. And that's why I had to come on today, because I had to make a stand for us. And we understand. We understand. Nuclear weapons are evil. They are the bane of our existence. We should be working on getting rid of them. Getting rid of them, not building them up. And I'm going to tell you guys, if in this next election, in the 2018 election, if we don't get busy, we're not going to have a planet. We already know that near-term human extinction is coming. Do we want to have a president of the free world make it happen faster? I think not. I do think not. So I guess what I want you to think about is, what are you going to do? What are you going to do personally to make things change? And I don't mean just you watching me right now. I mean everybody that this goes to. What are you going to do to make things change? Because they have to change. We cannot have this man making these kind of threats without his administration even knowing that he's going to say these things. It's like what, the schoolyard bully threatening and saying, okay, if you threaten me, I'm going to beat you up. And then the kid says something and beats him up. Only this is our planet. This is our planet. Nuclear winter is no joke. And it could happen. And I'm not sitting here being an alarmist. This idiot said these things. We don't know. We don't know what the reaction's going to be. We don't know Kim Jong Un. He is just as unstable as 45. Did you ever think that in our lifetime we would have this instability in the United States White House? threatening other countries all over the world just because of the person that was elected in this country, who understands nothing of how anything works, who does not talk to his own cabinet. You know, he doesn't even have a fulfilled cabinet with in his Asia outreach. So there's nobody that is actually on the front lines working on our behalf in Asia, because 45 cannot even get that done. Okay? But the guy can say to a leader of a country that we have problems with, and we know we have problems with, provoking the guy, if you threaten us, we will bring down like you've never seen. Well, 45, it'll be like you've never seen either. And you and your family and your Mar-a-Lago and everything else will be affected, just like I will, and just like everybody watching this will. Animals, wildlife, farming, everything. And yes, I'm okay. I'm angry. I'm very angry. Okay? I am very angry because environmentally, this guy has been a disaster. A complete disaster. And we know this. But now, crossing over the lines. Crossing over the lines. I am incredulous here. I feel that we are at the point now where this could actually become something that we don't want to see. What are we going to do? We are going to all have to make an effort to get these people out of office and get good people elected. We have to. Because if we don't get this and nip this guy in the bud, we're done. Sooner than near-term human extinction is going to do it. I've already suffered an abrupt climate change event that does not happen where I live. It doesn't. And that was Mother Earth telling me to continue the work that I am doing. And I'm continuing the work I'm doing. But when I hear this political craziness, I have to say something. To threaten Kim Jong Un, that if Kim Jong Un threatens us, we're going to do something. Sick. Very sick. So today, everybody, somber. I know, I am somber. But this is a message that has to get out, that we have got to do our due diligence, and in the United States. Because we have to protect the rest of the world. We have to protect the species, the wildlife, the climate, the air. Basically. So that's it for today. That's my rant. The man is insane and does not know the difference between a regular bomb that might have gone off during World War II and a nuclear weapon that would go off today, if he were to do something like that. And I never thought I would say I'd feel sorry for Rex Tillerson, but I feel sorry for Rex Tillerson because he is in a bad position. He's got to mop up the shit. The 45 shit. I guess you reap what you sow. Have a good day, everyone. I hope for peace. Love you all.